Madison County, a deputy is in the hospital in critical condition tonight after being shot in the head following a hostage situation.
Into motion a devastating turn of events, allegedly firing shots at multiple deputies, striking several, and shooting Deputy Brad Sullivan in the head. Sullivan is still clinging to life.
It was very emotional to be in there to see him laying in a bed.
The rounds, obviously guided by God, moved through his skull and didn't kill him.
I'd been in a coma so long that I really couldn't even sit up. Everything was weak, and I knew I didn't have any hardly feeling in the left side. The rehab doctor came in my room and he asked me what was my plans. And I told him, I said, well, I want to be walking. And he told me, he said, Mr. Sullivan, he said, I hate to tell you, I really don't see that happening. And he said, I see you may be able to stand and might be able to walk a little. He said, but I don't see much at all in your future.
It would be a comparison of something like you or I going to the gym and lifting 200 pounds for him to stand up out of a chair, get into a car, or step into a shower. Just to put it bluntly, his mobility is limited.
I'm unable to stand up in the shower. I have to sit on a chair to take a shower. I'm unable to get in the bed without my shoes on. And once I get in there and my shoes are off, I'm there until somebody comes back to put them on. That's the hardest adjustment, is getting used to the living situation and having to have help.
Lieutenant Butler and I had some conversations about what's going to happen down the road for Brad. And we started talking about it more and more and more, that there needed to be something for him to go to, somewhere that he could live and be comfortable to fit his needs.
To have things that you and I take for granted, just being able to have self-care and do for himself, you know, still have pride in himself to be able to cook a meal or provide for his son or move around. If he can have that back, that's monumental.
The project is called A Home for Brad. We are asking for financial and service donations to help build Brad a house.
It's humbling to see, the Lord work and people step up to fill that need. Brad's is a story of hope. You hear about law enforcement being the thin blue line, and a lot of the misconception is that blue line is stone walls and just this impregnable fortress that you can't get past. Well, it's men and women, it's flesh and bone that are, holding that line. On September 5th, Brad stepped up on that line, and a lot was taken from Brad that day, and we need to give a lot back to Brad.